Hey, what's up, guys? It's Ethan. So today I wanted to talk about a book today that I really want to recommend everyone to read, because this book would really make you look at your long-term goals and your decisions and your choices and how you do things a lot different. This book is the one and only Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. Today it's a beautiful day out here in Butte, Montana. Nice, windy, hot day. It feels really good out today. This book has really helped me out a lot. I read this book about a couple years ago, and this book has really taught me a lot about how I look at my long-term goals and my long-term decisions in my behaviors. Technically, like, a summary is like Darren Hardy, he explains that the compound effect is kind of like delayed gratification, kind of like adding up, for example. So like a great example he uses is he does like the penny that doubles in value every single day for 31 days, and then the $3 million. So like, you ask the question, like, would you rather pick $3 million or would you pick the penny that doubles in value every single day for 31 days, right? You're probably going to say $3 million, right? Because, you know, you want the money now, you want it quick, which is fine. But then you think that this penny that doubles in value every day, you're like, man, what? Like, I would instantly take the $3 million, right? Well, if you do the math, that penny that doubles in value every single day for 31 days actually almost ends up to roughly $11 million. But it doesn't really happen until the very end. I think it's like day 15, 14, you're only in like $5,000. And then at the very end, it's all of a sudden where all those days kind of add up. And that's an example of like the compound effect. And then he was even explaining, like, you think of a person that runs or walks a mile every single day for a year. That's 365 miles by the end of the year, right? That's a lot. That's almost 100 ultra marathon races. So that's something to sink in, guys, is that our choices compound over time. And that is what the compound effect is about. It takes years to see great results. You're not going to see great results overnight. And this is one thing that Darren Hardy really talks about in this book. He really talks about that, you know, your choices are going to take years to have an effect, negative or bad. If you eat junk food every single day for 5 years, you're probably going to be obese, have high blood pressure, be out of shape, all this other stuff, right? But if, you know, you diet for 5 years, you're going to be like really healthy, and then everyone else is not, because, you know, they didn't compound their choices, they didn't have that delayed gratification. This book really taught me a lot about delayed gratification, knowing that your goals are going to take a lot of time, and your habits over time will have the results of your life. You know, if you're drinking all the time, you're eating like crap, you're not working out, you're not reading books, you're not saving your money, you're not working hard on your goals, you're going to see that in 5 years, right? But then the guy that's dedicating himself to like working on his business, locking in on his goals, reading, eating healthy, working out, taking really good care of himself and his body, he's going to see that pay off down the road, right? And that's one thing that, you know, the cheesy saying, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day or whatever, right? I mean, we hear this one all the time. It takes great things take time. So this was a really good book for me. This book really taught me a lot about looking at my goals a lot different, and this was a big takeaway from the book. This book also talks about a lot of other things too, like surrounding yourself with positivity, getting good mentors. There's a lot of other like really cool tips in this book. He really talks about the importance of like avoiding like TV, avoiding like all these things that are so negative and so like bad for you. And I can agree 110%, because for me, I personally don't watch the news or really care to, because it's just so negative and there's just all these like things that are going on. But this is kind of one thing that I've noticed about it, is that when you're like surrounding yourself with like negativity, it's no good for you at all. So we really talked about the importance of like having positivity in your life, you know, surrounding yourself with like, you know, positive things, not watching negative things. And I think that was a really good takeaway from the book as well, is just having the positivity in your life. Another neat thing in the book is that he referred to Big Mo. Big Mo is what happens when people's goals, like really good habits and routines, actually pay off, you know? So this is like the guy that's been working on his business for years. He finally hits the big payday or whatever, or his business finally takes off, right? Years and years and years. Or like the person that has been working hard at this sport for years since they were a kid, and they win like an Olympic gold medal or a world championship or something, or like something big happens. They hit their ultimate goal, you know, from these years of hard work, disciplining themselves, developing all these good habits and routines. And then it's almost as soon as they hit that, they get even more successful. You know, the happier, the richer people get more richer. You know, the people that you know, do really good start to do really good. So that's kind of like one thing I like started to look at a lot, is that the big mo. So like when your freaking goals actually like happen, you know, you get momentum from that, and that's where like big mo comes into effect. And that was a really neat thing that he talked about in the book that also made me think a lot too, because you know, as soon as like you hit your goals, you hit more momentum, and you could get more successful from that if you don't sabotage it, of course. Excellence is not an act, but rather a habit. We are what we repeatedly do. Quoted by Aristotle. I love that quote. It's a really good quote. You think of this book, it really sums up that quote a lot. You know, our choices, our decisions, what we do in our life are going to have an effect on us, right? If we make good choices, we have good choices, good habits, good routines, we do a lot of good things, we're going to see good things happen to us, right? Simplicity at its finest, right? If we do self-destructive things, bad habits, we're going to see bad in our lives, right? I kind of think people overcomplicate it sometimes, but that's why, like, for me, I try to stay so disciplined in my routines, because you know, if I do it for years and years and years, I will see my payoff. You know, even like with this channel, like I'm only at like 500 and something subscribers right now, but I know if I keep doing this for years, it's going to take off, you know, just because I'm still doing it, you know, because great results take time, right? So anyways, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys drop a sub, and make sure you guys read this book too, Compound Effect, Darren Hardy. Shout out Darren Hardy, smart dude, real one. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be posting some other videos here pretty soon. I'm going to be posting some training videos here pretty soon in the gym, so we'll be getting after it, getting better every single day. But anyways, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you sub, help me get to 1,000 subscribers. When I hit 1,000 subscribers for you guys, I'm going to be doing a Q&A special for you guys, and you guys can ask me questions and I'll answer for you guys. But anyways, though, everyone, appreciate the support. I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.